This is Be a Jedi Leader, Not a Boss. Leadership in the Era of Corporate Social Justice, Equity, Diversity, and Inclusion. Published by Intent Books. Written by Omar L. Harris. Narrated by Omar L. Harris. Right now, in the Milky Way galaxy, it is a dark time in leadership. Although most business management gurus identify the need for toxic leadership practices to stop, the guardians of the status quo refuse to adapt to new leadership standards. There is a new hope, however, in the form of an uprising of Jedi servant leaders joining forces to rebel against the top-down toxic forces of the dark side. They plan to use the force of a special text called Be a Jedi Leader, Not a Boss to power their alliance. The establishment forces will stop at nothing to maintain their way of life and do not want this text to spread across the world. J.E.D.I, an acronym for social justice, equity, diversity, and inclusion. For Dr. Sybil C. Mobley, founder of the School of Business and Industry at Florida A&M University, an original Jedi leader, your legacy lives on. Forward, the dark force. There is an unseen but very much felt force that influences our lives. It pervades our homes, relationships, work, play, and spending. This is not a benevolent force aiding us in becoming our best selves. It is indifferent to anything but its own survival and growth. Also known as colonialism, imperialism, or even manifest destiny, this dark force describes the augmentation of power, primarily in terms of acquiring more land, capital, resources, weapons, control, and wealth, at the expense of the disenfranchisement of people, the deterioration of sovereignty, the dissolution of the community, and the destruction of the environment. Those driven by the dark force seek personal gain above all else. They lack a basic sense of responsibility to their fellow human beings, even sometimes those within their own families. They are consumed by a need to control everything around them. Like a black hole, no praise or benefit escapes their event horizon. These toxic leadership practitioners have been in charge of countries, communities, and corporations for so long that they have normalized oppressive behaviors such as ignorance, bias, falsehood, manipulation, and the isms: sexism, heterosexism, racism, classism, ageism, and ableism. We have reached a tipping point in many societies where we are being torn apart from within by the things.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?